Hello, this is Heidi Harris, and I'm an author. So I have asked my mom to interview me, and this should be extra fun. So, Mom, what would you like to know about me as an author?
What made you want to become an author?
I was about 4 or 5 years old, and I remember folding up a piece of paper and drawing a house on it because every story I had at that age had a house and a sun on it, like any good 5-year-old kid. And I thought there would be nothing better than to be an author. But my mom, in all fairness, she read me a bedtime story or five every night and told me that after an hour or 2 hours, that was too many stories and I was out of luck, basically, to her to keep reading. But in all fairness, 2 hours is a little extreme for anybody to keep reading books. Next one. I know she's going to love that answer.
Tell me about your latest book that you're working on.
Oh, I'm actually working on a handful of books. So I started a series called the Kaylina Strawley series. And so she is a girl detective and she goes and solves mysteries. And so right now I'm working on a book called The Case of the Missing Mascot. So there's a turtle that goes missing. And so she goes on a adventure to find out where the turtle went. The turtle didn't escape, something else happened, but you'll have to read to find out. It should be coming out sometime in August 2025, so by the time you see this, it should be out or close to being out.
Um, you have some events coming up. Where is it, and what kind of event is it?
All right, so I do have several events coming up. I have annual events, so I have ones that happen every year. This is August, so I will be having an event at the end of the month around the weekend of the 24th, 25th, right in there, the Saturday and Sunday. I forget my dates, so it's right around there. It'll be in Hawking Hills, it'll be at the fairgrounds, and I have the address is actually on my website, so you should be able to see it on my website, on Facebook, and I think there's a link on TikTok that'll direct you to it too. But it is an annual event. They dress up. There's knights fighting. There's sword fights, and I will be selling my books. My sister-in-law will be selling dragons. I think they have face painting as well, and so it's just a medieval festival. I prefer to go to those before I go to book festivals, just because if I go to a medieval festival or a Viking festival, I actually am one of the few authors that are there. So if somebody likes to read books, they're more likely to see my book and want to take a look. I also have the Asheville Viking Festival's annual, and is in Ohio, and it happens every April. It's the last week in April, every April. So I'll be attending that as well next year.
If people can't get to your events, how can they get your books if they want to check them out and maybe buy some?
So if you're looking to buy my book or figure out what kind of author I am, you can go ahead and get on Amazon. Everything is on Kindle. So you can just find a book, you can order it on Kindle and it'll come straight to your phone, or you can order the book in paperback form. It'll come to your doorstep after you order it. I also have some books on Libby. I'm working on getting some books to go wide. So that means that they will be on Libby, Kobo, Barnes and Noble, Apple, and most places that you buy a book. If you go look for my book under Heidi Harris and you can't find a book by me, just send me an email and I will figure out how to get it to that store if it's possible. But it should be just about anywhere that you search up. So some books are in paperback form, some's digital, but I do have a little bit of everything somewhere.
Well, I think that's all the questions I have for you today.
All right, thank you, Mom, for coming out here and venturing in the wild with me and testing out my new microphones. I just got these. So if you have any questions, post them in the comments. I will try to answer them. And I think I forgot to mention what I do write. So I write clean books, so they're family friendly. I have family friendly romances. I have kid books. So basically anything from 7 to 80, there's something for everybody in there. So check them out, read the description. Hope you have a great day. Blessings.